Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to this live stream, Monday Doodle. I'm not gonna drink coffee today. I just had a cup, so I'm feeling okay. Feeling a bit tired though. Oh, also gotta get my slippers in here. It's been snowing a lot here in Copenhagen lately. So, yeah, unbelievably brutal out there in the snow. Great that I can sit in here and draw a bit. I figured today I want to do a bit of coloring on a spread. It's also coloring what I have come to believe is my favorite character, maybe of all time, I don't know, but especially of this children's book that I'm working on right now. She's called Charlie, and I'm gonna do a bit of coloring here digitally. And then in the end of this doodle here, I would like to show you what I'll be working on next, a spread, and also give you guys an update on, just as much as to myself, to give an update on how far I have progressed. I can already tell now that I've been doing a lot of progress. Like I'm actually closing in on the finishing line, which is crazy. But I think that once you have assembled the style and the workflow, you get to know characters and all that, you are in a place where things suddenly start to. Hello and welcome to Shinju Official. You start to. Good morning. Where are you from? Can I ask you that? So you start to get into workflow where you are, um, yeah, you just work faster. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You work faster. Brazil, awesome. 6 a.m. right now. Okay, so that's quite early morning. Are you heading to work, or how come you're up that early? School, high schooler. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you get a really enjoyable school day. And I can tell you guys that I have been first grade, fast. Okay. Congratulations on that. We're in Brazil. I have been in Brazil once in my life, in Sao Paulo and in a city called Recife, Olinda, and um, Rio de Janeiro. I think they're kind of more touristy, and I really like the vibe of that country. Great country, beautiful country. Yeah, so I'll be doing a bit of coloring. So I'm not maybe not so talkative. Only if I just see what you write once in a while. But otherwise than that, I'm just gonna flip the screen here. Okay, so this is a spread, quite important. Let me just read that. You should go to Fortaleza one day. It's really cool. It's quite big too. Fortaleza. Okay, I never heard about the city, but that is noted. I have noted it in the back of my mind. Thank you for letting me know. Great tip also for you guys out there. So this spread is an important spread where the side character called Charlie, who I really love, she kind of shows her character, and she eventually helps the main character confront the other kids with her like big dilemma. So this is another spread. I just need to grab some color here of her clothing, this sort of blue-green color. And I'm gonna go over here and start coloring. Simple as that. So it's just, I've set the layer to multiply so that yeah, definitely see you soon, and thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a splendid Monday. I'm missing the flip here of the shirt. Just gonna go over the buttons also. I can erase those later. thing about working digitally is that you can get it done rather quickly, which is great. The only disadvantage is that you get the sort of feel, the analog feel of it, which I really like. And I could have made this analog. It would just have meant that it would take me so much longer. Doing the sketching, doing the coloring, finding the right colors. And then just zoom in to erase the colors of. And also the thing is that once I deliver the illustrations, it might be that the editors have something they want to have changed. So that would mean that if I did it analog, I would have to go and make some adjustments. It could be rather large adjustments, such as switching colors or adding details or something that they would want to change. And that would then mean that I'd had to go in and alter all the stuff manually. Whereas if I'm working here digitally, I can rather quickly change the scale of things. I can rotate stuff. I can add things rather quickly, cut things out. It's just much more easy. But yeah, pros and cons. Another con, I think, or disadvantage of it digitally is that I'm working in Photoshop. I don't know if anyone else out there does. And since they made it to a monthly payment subscription or a yearly, like a subscription thing, instead of just like a software you install once, it just means it's a lot more expensive. So yeah, but I don't know, it's just the best software that I know of. It's very flexible. I'm working with Carl Webster's brushes in here, which are amazing. And yeah, I don't know, this is just the thing that I put up with working in Adobe. As far as I can tell, it's the best thing, so gotta kind of go with the fact that they have this subscription. So this is kind of like what you could call bread work, like it's just coloring. So it's maybe not the most interesting content out there, so I think I would show you guys the rest of her outfit here. I'm gonna add the hair. Because it's not so interesting just seeing me adding color. Not for that long at least, but I just thought that I would show you the process, what also goes into it. And it's not the most interesting part of the process. I think I love more the process where you sketch and get to know the characters and all this stuff. This is more like, I feel a bit like a robot, calling a robot, but on the other hand, it's also nice to see things come together, like with the color and all. It makes the book even more real. That was the hair. I need her skin tone. Call that skin layer. And then her iconic t-shirt, striped t-shirt. Set that to multiply. Okay. I like that contrast between the blue green here and then the red here. Makes a nice pop. We also see her shoes. And you can tell that I gave some extra characters by having her shoelaces being, they're never tied in any scene. They're always like hanging loose on the ground. And I thought that was kind of funny to, yeah, just in general working with this character has been really fun. She's her own, completely her own. She doesn't put up with anything. On the contrary of the main character, who is more of a pleaser. And this person here, Charlie, this girl here is just, I mean, she doesn't take no bullshit. Just need to see the pants down here. Okay, and then I need one detail. I need to do a bit of outlining. It's called Charlie as a wolf. She's howling like a wolf. And this is where I need it. Just the flip here of her denim shirt. And down here. And this like kind of sketchy feel of the outline is completely intentional. Maybe also a dash of laziness. I don't know, I just like to feel the energy of line work that's not too polished. And I can see a bit of yellow here. That's the thing from her speech bubble up here. She goes, oh, so I just need to get rid of that. Where do I have it? Well, the thing is that I can never keep up with my layers. There it was. So just that slight of yellow here. Okay, so that was kind of coloring just that bit here. And that took, what did that take me? 8 minutes or so. So probably in 1 hour or less, I will have completed this page. So yeah, you can also maybe see this spread again. This is fully colored. And we also have this spread here, which I finished yesterday. I just need that thing over here. You can see the dogs here. It was really fun to make. Yeah, so I think that was it for this live stream. I'm just gonna color, and then I think I'll work on a climatic scene, because it's always good to have like a good workload in the morning once you're fresh. But the status, let's just take a look at the status. This is my little scheme here. So I have outline up here. I have no sketch, outline, and color and shade. So as you can see, as I progress and finish, I cross them out. And this is a really nice feeling, but it's also a psychological way of seeing that you're making progress. So as you can tell, I'm almost down to the last one here. So that's great. And I already have a sketch for number 23 down here. And it's this one where the dogs go berserk. They enter the schoolyard and everything becomes chaos. I made this one yesterday. And also I'm gonna think this dog will also play a part. And this husky here. Actually, it's a luxury position because I have more dogs to choose from than I need dogs. So I'm gonna have to cut some dogs out, which is dreadful, but luxury. I see now that this dog should be placed more over there, I think. I just saw something. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time, next Monday. I bought a light table actually, so maybe that will be about sharing how that light table works. Thank you very much, and have a splendid Monday.